What's up, y'all? It is Car, and I'm back with another video. If you are new to my channel, I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope y'all stick around. If you are returning, what's up, fam? I know it's been a little minute, but the reason why I make videos, the reason why I put the type of content out that I do is in hopes to help someone else who has experienced the similar things that I have gone through. It's to just give people a deeper insight into who I am and why I am the way I am. And so when I create content, when I make videos, when I share stories, it's never to bash anyone, and it's never to make it seem like, I'm just this perfect person or anything, but it is my truth, and it's all the experiences that I've accumulated. This is just my wisdom that I've gained from those experiences. And so as you see by the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about a time when I was a lot younger. I was probably around 5 or 6 when this actually happened. Just to give you a little backstory, I was one of 7 siblings, so I grew up in a home. I had 2 older brothers, an older sister, and 3 younger sisters, and then 2 parents. So there was like 9 of us in a 3-bedroom apartment for a long time, but that's another story for another day. So in this particular instance, like I said, I was around 5 or 6. So, around that age, all you know is innocence. All you know is just to have fun and be your authentic self, right? So I was always the person who was just very bubbly, I was always singing or dancing or doing something, and I noticed that I was always a very more feminine person, yeah. So when I was around that age, 5, 6, I used to play, dress up and stuff, play house and things like that. And one of my favorite things to do was pretend like I was a teacher for my younger sisters. And what I would do is I would put on a dress, one of my mom's dress, and I would put on her heels, and I would put on her wig as well. And I'm just acting like my kindergarten teacher from school, and I'm just pretending like I'm the teacher, and my little sisters are the students. We're in class, they got their books, we're learning, I'm teaching, all of that. Just minding our business, having good, innocent fun. Well, my older siblings, they had ended up catching me in my mom's wig and my dress. And so they immediately started to bash me. They immediately just started to just call me names. And they also just threatened to like tell my parents, tell my mom and dad. Like, there's always those ones in your family. There's always a sibling who's a tattletale or quick to tell your information to your parents. There's always those. So that's what ended up happening is, I believe it was my older brother. He ended up telling my parents what I did. I had, Bakari, he had on your dress, and he had on your wig and stuff. And so like, I was fearful, like I'm getting in trouble because like the family I grew up in, like, very homophobic, and my father was very mean and stern, and they didn't really show a lot of love to us, especially towards me. So anytime the information got back to him, I was always afraid because, I just was afraid that I would get in trouble. So what happened is, hopefully y'all don't hear that music in the background, because these neighbors, they're blessed in music, and I hope y'all don't hear it because it's going to mess up my video. So what happened? So fast forward to later that day, I got questioned by my father. Now, mind you, so let me give you, so we had like family events sometimes, and this particular day, I do remember my family, like my uncle and my grandma, like some of my family from my mom's side, like my uncles and my grandmas, they were all over. And my dad, he barged in the room and he just like questioned me like, so what is this? What were you doing? You put on your mom's dress. What are you doing? Like he came in real nasty with that nasty energy. And I was like pretty much denying it because, you know, I didn't want to get in trouble. But then that's when he went back to my older siblings and they were like, oh yeah, he was like, oh, so you're lying, huh? You're lying. Oh, so since you want to be put in a dress, go King, put him in a dress now, talking to my older sister, put him in a dress now, we gonna see. So I'm like, no, I don't want to. And he's like, no, yeah, you are. Since you want to be in a dress, we gonna put you in one right now. And my sister grabs me and we're fighting, like struggling. I'm struggling to get out of her grip, but she's forcing me into a dress. And I'm fighting so much, trying to fight with all my might, you know, but she's a lot older than me. So, and I was like 5 or 6. So of course she's stronger. So she ends up overpowering me and eventually gets the dress all the way up onto me. And I'll never forget it because I know it was like a blue dress and it had like flowers and stuff on it. So when she finally was able to get the dress on me, mind you, this is after me crying, I'm snobbing and sweating because I'm fighting and stuff. Like it was a struggle. She lifts me up and like drags me out into the living room where all my family is. Like I said, my grandma was there, my uncles was there. I can't remember who else was there, but they all just started to laugh. You know, they all literally just started to point and laugh and mock and make me feel humiliated and less than, you know. And this was like just something that I had to deal with since a young age, you know. And it was innocent fun, just me being an actor, me being wanting to just play school with my siblings, something so innocent. And I was 5 years old, so what was really so wrong with that? Well, you know, coming from a black family and from one that is homophobic, that is a big problem. And the fact that I was humiliated in front of like my family, like it just broke me down, like my confidence and everything and who I was, like. And throughout my childhood, you know, I was always picked on and talked about and laughed at and joked on by my family members and people outside of my family. So, you know, it's been a long time coming, but like that was one of my very first experiences with being humiliated by my family. And, you know, it's just sad because, you know, you kill a lot of kids' dreams and you just kill their confidence so early on when you try to shut down who they are or shut down how they express themselves. For so long in my life, I had to shut down and bury and pretend like I had to be somebody else. I fully didn't know how to even express myself because I've had to cover that up for so long. And even still now in my 30s, I still struggle sometimes to express who I am or to express how I truly feel or figure out who I really want to be, because for so long I've been living under a shadow. I've been buried alive, just being a zombie for my whole life. And now I'm finally getting back to that place where I'm comfortable in my skin. I'm comfortable with how I sound and my voice. But, you know, at the time, it was terrible. Like, it was so, like, it was so embarrassing, you know, for your family to, like, put you through that. And then at the age that I was literally 5, 6, y'all. Like, no lies. Like, so what could you possibly, like, what was the issue? You know what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't have been like that. And it shouldn't have been all of this name calling and pointing and laughing and making a mockery out of me as well. Like, it's just crazy. But I have so many other stories and so many, like, things that I could talk about. So if you enjoyed this story time, let me know and I can give y'all even more story times. Again, this is to help other people. There's other, you know, men and women who went through this with their families, you know, and it's just, it's sad, but the fact that I went through it and I was able to overcome it, it just made me that much stronger. It just made me have that much more thick of a skin. So if you are somebody who has experienced this or deal with this with your family, you know, don't beat yourself up about it. You know what I'm saying? Pour into you, pour that love back into you, and keep your boundaries, keep yourself at a distance from these types of people, you know, and keep peace as your priority in your life, you know, because those situations broke me in life, but God poured back into me and he's mended those broken parts in my life. But I won't keep y'all in here any more longer. So please like, subscribe, and share this video if you really enjoyed it. And I will see y'all in another video.